have a locust?
Yeah, we catch a locust. So we're gonna give it to the chickens. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So glad to be back with you guys this morning. It has been a wet couple of days, actually an entire week of non-stop rain, and the garden for the most part has been loving it. It has taken off. Just by the blooms behind me, you can see everything is just taking in all that wonderful sky juice called rain. We've been having an influx of subscribers here to the channel. I just want to take a moment to welcome all of you. If you're new here, my name is Abby and I am a front yard grower in the tropics here. It's a very small space, and I also garden in an extension garden, which we have not been able to do this season. But hopefully in the future, when we get a lot of the infrastructure done down there, that I'll be able to start back growing there in the extension garden. To be honest with you guys, I miss it. I miss it a lot. But for now, I'll be contented with the little space that I have here, because gardening really does bring me a lot of joy, and I know it will bring you some joy as well. And sharing with you guys the different things that we go through as tropical growers, because the bugs here are 1,000 times worse than persons who live in the US, to Canada. It's just non-stop pests, non-stop fungal bacterial diseases because of the high moisture content that we deal with here, specifically in Trinidad and Tobago. So all in all, just welcoming you guys to the channel. Really big and hearty welcome to all of you. So since the rains have taken place, I haven't seen any fungal or bacterial, mostly fungal I'm looking out for. I'm not seeing any of it as yet. It's only a matter of time. That's one of the challenges of growing in the wet season. We always have to deal with these fungal diseases. However, in my tomato plant, I'm seeing a bit of fungal diseases occurring, and while I don't like for me to get anything, I do have to use some fungicide in order to help that plant along. So today, I'm going to be just dousing that plant with a bit of fungicide to help it along, to knock back whatever fungal issues that may be starting, especially on a tomato plant, because tomatoes do not like a lot of rain. It does not like having wet foliage, and we've been having rain, like I said, for the entire week. In the last video, I said to you guys at the end of the video that I was going to start some a truck is passing. So I was going to be starting some cucumber seeds, some squash seeds, and some cantaloupe seeds and watermelon. And I am here to report that they have all popped up. They're gloriously coming up. And now it's just for me to exercise patience and continue to nurture them along. So I am not a big fan of container growing, especially here in the tropics, because containers tend to dry out super fast. And if you're like me, where your base is concreted, it dries out even faster. So I mean, that's what I have. That's what I'm going to be working with. It still brings me some joy. I'm going to experiment along the way to see how I can buffer that heat and get these plants to grow well in the containers. So with all the rains, mud is in my chicken run, and I haven't been able to get out to do any sowing of other seeds that I want to do. So specifically today, I am going to be going on a hunt for wood chips. I will be going looking for seedlings. I'm just going to give myself some grace today, and I can't get everything done, especially with two small kids. I just can't get everything done. So I am admittedly saying I can't get it done. I'm just gonna buy the seedlings and pop them into the different pots and planters that I have, and nurture those seedlings along. Here is not very expensive. You might get 3 seedlings for about $2 TT, which is about a couple cents US. And when you do the conversion rate, taking your money to go to the grocery store to buy goods or to buy seedlings, it's always best to try out the seedlings. Even if you have a small patio space and it gets some sun, you can really and totally do that. Okay, so that locust that I just caught, it got away from me. So now I see it again. So I'm gonna try and get it before it gets away. In hindsight, I'm so glad it got away, because when I was pouring the fungicide on the tomato, it was on the tree, and I didn't think about it. That's why sometimes using these things are so, you know, vikey, because if the chickens had gotten it, then, you know, who's to say what would have happened? Oh no, there's a hole up here. Oh, got it. Woohoo. Second time's a charm, they say. All right, let me wash it off. It's a locust. Locust. That's gonna eat all your plants. Yeah? The chicken's gonna love it. What's that? It's a? Yes, it's a locust.
Mommy,
Yes, baby.
do you have a locust?
Yeah, we catch a locust. We're gonna give it to the chickens.
Yes. Let's get outside.
He's having a bath before the chickens get him. Yeah? Locust. 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 This is not a grasshopper. This is a locust. What color is a grasshopper? Yes, very good. A grasshopper is green. And the locusts are? Brown. Look, you want to see? Yeah, locust.
Don't touch his ear. Don't touch it.
Oh, you ready for breakfast? Right, let me get the chickens this and we're going to get breakfast, okay?
Either way.
It's like, what you got there? What you got there? Okay guys, so I'm all done. So now it's for me to go inside, bathe, get dressed, and head out to do the different errands that I have on my to-do list today. I'm so grateful today is so sunny, because being able to move around a little bit freely with the kids without having that rain, really appreciate it. So I'll pick you guys back up when we're on the road. Okay guys, so it's the next day. I didn't get to do it yesterday, but I'm here at the lumberyard to get some shavings, and they do have some, so I'm going to get some shavings for the chicken run. Okay guys, so I was able to go to the plant store and pick up the seedlings that I had in mind. I got me some chive, some green and purple sweet pepper seedlings, some pak choy, celery, and some parsley. Sometimes guys, my life just becomes a bit too busy that it doesn't allow me to set seeds in a proper time frame so that I can have starts when I need them to keep produce coming in from the outside in the front in the yard, the garden. And sometimes I just resort to buying seedlings and keep the ball going. So I admit that sometimes things just don't go as you would like it to. It doesn't go ideally, and it's okay to tap into these resources in order to keep things going, to keep your momentum, to keep your motivation going. I want to take the opportunity again to thank all you new subscribers to the channel. I hope that my content continues to inspire you and entertain you as well. Give you a little sneak peek of my life here in the tropics and the challenges that I face. I know that I thoroughly enjoy the Caribbean charm, and I do hope to give you a bit of, sneak peek into that as well. Until the next time guys, really want to give you a hearty welcome, and I hope you guys have a great week ahead.